You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Althea, Susan, Maria, Deborah, Peggy, Cynthia, Bonita, Lydia, Cindy, Kathy, Karen, Yvette, Lynn, Wanda, Donna, Tammy, Melissa, Emma, Keisha, Misty, Shanna, Dee, Marie, Virginia, and Vanessa. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Good morning. So glad to see you all here. We are live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. We do this every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. We come and start chatting about 10:30, but I wasn't quite here chatting a whole lot this morning. My son stopped by and he has just left, but we were up late and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep. So I didn't get up so early today. So today is Cricut Design Space class. I don't have a theme. We're going to be answering questions. So if you have questions, please put them in all caps. And okay, I'm seeing the questions on Facebook also and YouTube. But I do have some things to go over in my Facebook group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. People were asking some questions. And so I thought, well, hey, I can show that in my video because other people are always having the same questions. So first we're going to talk about printing and then we're going to talk about drawing. In my Cricut Design Space Facebook group with Melody Lane, I ran 4th of July. I shared some new images in Design Space that are drawing images I thought were really cool. So I take some screenshots, share them. Hey, have you guys seen this? And then I'm like, hey, let's do a giveaway. So I thought, let's give away some pens. And in order to enter the giveaway, I'm making you take a picture or a video of your machine drawing any image, any writing, anything you want, as long as it's drawing. And some people did that, and some people are amazed. How did you do that? How does your Cricut do that? And I think some people who don't watch my videos only do vinyl, or they maybe only cut fabric, or they've never cut anything with paper. They've never drawn anything. And I think that's just such a shame that they have not drawn with their Cricut. Somebody said, but I can't draw. We don't need to draw. The Cricut does the drawing. We do nothing except for click the buttons and load the pen when the machine tells us to. So I think a lot of people don't know how amazing the draw feature is, that you can make coloring book pages and you can do so much. And now with the infusible ink pens, you can draw and put it on a t-shirt or a coaster or anything. So we're going to go over a few printing things and a few drawing things, and then any questions you have. Yes, Ronald, your Cricut can doodle. Yeah, love the mandalas. People are drawing the mandalas. You don't have to have any talent at all. You don't have to have any creativity at all. The machine does it. All right. Yeah, you can have the Cricut draw it and then you can watercolor too. I'm going to be showing you some more things within the next week or two. Some really awesome things. You can draw and cut. Anything you have set to draw, you can cut. I don't know how to say it. If you have it set to draw, it will not automatically cut. You would have to put an image around it to cut it. So if that's what you mean. But you can have something set to draw and cut. Okay, let's get over to Design Space. First, we're going to start with this image. And I just picked this image from Design Space and thought I would... this is just an image in Design Space. Not again. You guys, this is not, I did this morning already. I'm just going to go ahead and do it again. This is because I was using a beta design space. Oh, yeah. I had one set. For you guys, just so you know. I have to allow my computer to put this one back in. I thought I did it already. So I'm doing this, installing it on my computer. Are we good? Okay, so we have this image. This is an image just in Design Space. There's nothing special about this image. A beta is software that's not available to the public yet. Oh, and what I was going to do is show you how this is just a cut image. And I thought, hey, let's add some things to it, show you how to. Oh, here's the question I was doing. I'm sorry. I'm like all over the place. Somebody was asking. Okay, I just added a circle. I just sized it to go behind there, and I'm going to change the color. Click up here. I'm just going to make it yellow for now. And we're going to arrange it to the back. And I want another circle. Somebody was asking the question, if you have something set to print, how do you change it to cut? So that's what I'm going to show you, but first I'm going to change it to print and show you what flatten does. So I'm clicking arrange to the back. I'm going to select all three of these. There are 3 different layers, and I'm going to align, center. I don't like it aligned center because that doesn't, I think it looks better like that. It's just my eye, how I see it. It doesn't matter. It's not like I'm going to do this image anyway. I'm just showing you how to do it. Yes, I'm having squirrely moments. Okay, so let's say I want it to do this, and I want it, let's see what happens when we click make it. Okay, it's going to cut it out on 3 different layers. That's not what we want, so we're going to cancel. I want to do print and cut all in one. I don't know how big this is. It might be too big. But, so I'm going to select it all. See how they're all selected? Notice they're all in different layers. See that? Now I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I'm going to click flatten. Now it's in one layer. And now I'm going to click make it. And now it's going to print this, and it's going to only cut around this outside layer. Notice I did not Notice I did not attach. I did not group. Somebody says I want it to print on a slant, not straight. Well, I don't know what that means. Mary Watson's asking, how do I stop the tutorial from coming on each time I start Design Space? I have no clue. I haven't seen a tutorial since, I don't know. There should be a button that says, okay, you got this, or click the X. I don't get a tutorial. Okay, so Now let's say, I don't want this to print. I want it to cut. Thank you, Ronald. Christmas is only 172 days away. Okay, so first off, I'm going to unflatten this because I don't want it in these sections. So now I have it back into 3 layers, but it's going to cut and print each one when I click Make It. Yes, I can show how to draw and cut. So now it's going to print this orange circle, and it's going to print these, and it's going to cut out the yellow circle, and it's going to cut out each and every single letter. Every single letter, it's going to cut out that E. It's going to cut out that S. It's going to cut out these little waves here. It's going to cut out this white space between his legs. It's going to cut out every part that you see white. Thank you, Kristen. So it's going to cut everything out. That's not what you want. If you were going to do this, you just use black paper or black vinyl or anything. You don't want to do this. Okay. Unless you didn't have that certain color you wanted. But, okay. So now how do I change this now from a print to cut? I don't want it to print. Okay, this is kind of new. You go over here. This has, I think this was introduced in January. How do you print vertical words on a slant? You have to design them to be vertical and put them on a slant. And then put something behind them and have them print. So it used to be you can click over here in the layers panel and you could change it from print to cut. And then they came up with this line type where it has cut, draw, score. Well, it's already set to cut, but it's also set to print. So to change it, you have to go to this fill option right next to line type. Click no fill. It'll now take away the print and it will only cut it. So it's printing the orange circle, printing the yellow circle, and it's going to cut the surf image. And that's how you change it from print to cut. So if I wanted to change this to cut, I just hit no fill. Change the orange to cut, no fill. And it changed the colors because they were set to print in those colors, I guess. You can always pick a color. Okay, does everybody understand flatten and what flatten does and how printing works? Like if I just wanted to print this image, I can print it. I can just select over here and click on print. And now it's back to a print and cut. But it's going to cut out every single letter. If I want it to cut a circle around it, I have to place a circle behind it. I do not need to attach. I do not need to group. All I have to do is select them both. And I have these two selected and click flatten. And now they're in one image set to print and cut. So it will only cut the outside edge. Oh, let me show you something else too. Okay, let's unflatten. I'm going to take this over here. Let's arrange that to the back. Let's center these circles. Whoops, I had everything selected. I'm going to align, center, I'm going to slice. So what if I just want this? I got to rearrange them. Okay, let's move those. Okay, now let's flatten this. So now, let me turn the grid on. Wait, let me do it so you can see it better. So now it's going to cut and print. It's going to cut out the outside circle just like before, but it's also going to cut out this part. Every single spot here that you see blue, because blue is my background color, it's going to cut out. So it's going to cut all this out. That might be something you want. That would be actually kind of cool. Cut that out. But I want you to know it doesn't just do the outside. It does wherever there's emptiness, if that's a word. Can you cut a map for a letter? I'm not sure what you mean. So does this, what I'm showing you, make sense to you? Has anybody, I mean, I know a lot of you already know this, but has anyone learned anything yet today? Thank you, Sharon. Okay, now Jamie has a good point. She was helping. Sandar says it turns it black when I go from print to cut. Okay, let's do that. Let's upload an image because this is a problem a lot of people also have. So we're going to upload an image and browse. Let's just do this one. And click complex, continue. I want to make this smaller so you can see more of it. Whoops. So let's just do this one. This is the area where you clean it up. This is the problem a lot of people do. They say, yeah, that's the image I want to upload. Let's click continue. Now there's a black box here. I don't want that one, but I do want it to cut. I want it to cut all these pretty colors, right? So I'm going to click this one. I'm doing it wrong. Don't do this. And then I could put in a name here or whatever, but I will probably end up deleting this. I don't know. Well, and then I want to bring this to my mat. So, okay, it's set to print and cut. I don't want it to print. I want it to cut in those layers, right? So I'm going to click no fill and it turns it gray. That's because I uploaded the image. It's only set to cut around the outside edge. That's it. Now, if I wanted to cut that better, I would have to upload it again. Hit complex and continue. Now this is where I want to clean it up. I'm going to hit the magic wand. Got rid of all that. That looks better. Let's hit continue. That's not what I want. Let's go back. Let's make this smaller. I see white up here I didn't see before, so I'm going to take this eraser. I'll make it bigger. And erase that white line. Whoops, I made a mistake there. Let's hit the back button. Need to make this a little smaller for this area so it'll fit. And there's also a white line down here. Let me see if I can just... Oh, it got rid of some of that. So that's not what I want. Let's just erase that across there. Actually, let's just erase more because I really wouldn't want my arrow in there. And it's not a very straight line, but we're just doing this for examples. Okay, let's hit continue. This is cut, this is print. So if I want to just cut it, it's only going to cut out that much. Does that make sense? So if I save this, oh, there was a line there I missed. I can set that to print. If I want it to cut, it's not gonna, I can change the color. But so that's how you print and cut. If you wanted each thing uploaded, I've showed this in many videos, you have to upload each layer at a time, each color at a time. Which on this one would be kind of hard. Let's go to advanced options. Let's modify this. So I got it down to only certain colors. Use a magic wand. Let's say we're going to get rid of all the red. Oh, we didn't even get rid of the outside. There we go. And it will take time to clean this all up properly. I'm just going to show you this one part. Okay, it's now you can see things here that you can't really see over here. So you could go back and check that, but I just want to show you something real fast. And then we'll go on to something else. So this, where does this go? I think like right there. This part was white. So then I would layer this. You might have to resize it somewhat. I don't remember where this goes. But you can fit the layers on top of each other. And that is still a print. So no fill. Change that to blue. And then you'd have to upload each layer, and it takes time. How do you layer and weed different colors? Okay, you just click make it, and it cuts it out on different colors. And you just weed them on their own thing, and then you put them together, and there's lots of videos on that. I can't show you that through Design Space. You could not do that in Contour. That is a great question. So this was our original picture, the square. We're going to change this back to print. Does it change it? Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't save the image. Let's go back to our uploaded images. Contour is only available to use when you actually have cuts. The only cut here is a square. So you cannot contour anything that's print. If we change this to just cut, you can't use contour because it only has one cut, the outside. It doesn't have the inner cuts. I don't have a video about cutting fabric letters, but if you want letters to cut out of fabric, I don't understand the difference of paper and fabric. You would just put the letters in. I'm going to delete all this. You just put your letters in how you want them. Hit continue. Set your fabric. Choose your fabric. Say we're going to do cotton. And it tells you what blade to do. Thank you, Ronald. Ronald Kruger says, plan ahead. 4th of July is only 364 days away. It's actually less than that. Okay, cancel. Okay. So that's it. Let's talk about writing. Okay, somebody had asked how, like, they want to put a mandala or like a drawing picture on a card. They have no idea how to do that. There is not a pen that is finer than the extra fine. It's 0.3. So we're going to go into images and we're going to search draw. I have shown how to cut with wood and chipboard and stuff. You have to use the purple mat, and you have to use the knife blade, and you have to tape it down, and then you just select what you want it to cut. You just select the wood you want. So here's some drawing images. These are all new. I have not seen these before. Oh my gosh. I've seen the little kid ones, but not these. See, look at the kids. Aren't they cute? Okay, wait. I'm just gonna go. There's so many. I'm gonna add an end to that draw. Okay. Look at these. This is the one I showed. I think these are so cute. Oh, Ronald was right. There's only 364 days because of leap year. He's so smart. Okay. There was one. I like this little foxy guy. We're going to insert. Okay. So some people say, well, how do you make it draw? Okay, I chose an image that was a draw image, and it says draw here. All I have to do is hit make it. Tanya says, should draw also put up the palm tree, pull up the palm trees that I used? So all you have to do is put a piece of paper down, and your machine will draw this. It will tell you to put in a pen. If you search cartridges for drawn, the palm trees are in. These are not all the images. These are the cartridges. So I searched on cartridges for drawn. The palm tree is right here in drawn plants. So when you click on those, you're going to get a lot more images, and like these are set for coasters. There's the palm tree I used in some of my cards. Somebody's asking how to do an intricate cut with vinyl. There is I suggest you use the deep cut blade, the black deep cut blade, and there's an intricate setting or a washi tape setting for vinyl. Thank you, Ronald. Dory on Facebook, I agree. Cricut needs to give us a square eraser. I would really appreciate that. I'm going to tell them that. Okay, so let's say you want to draw this and put this on a card. Somebody had no idea how to make a card. I assume she's not watching my videos, so I don't know if she will see this, but we're going to make this a card. So to make it an average size card, we are going to unlock the lockup here. We're going to size, and we're going to make this 8.5 and this 5.5. So it'll be 4 1/4 wide by 5 1/2. So to make a card, we need to click on shapes and add a score line. And we can just kind of guess it there, or we can put it exact to be 5.5. And to get it in the center, I gotta move this guy out of the way. I'm gonna select them both. You know they're only two selected because it's darker over here in the layers panel. And I'm gonna click a line and click center and click attach. If I don't attach it, that line will be on a different cutting mat. Okay, so now I want to move this to the back just so I can see. And we're going to have this on our card. Now, we can make this the front of the card or the inside of the card. This side of the card can be whatever you want. You can only draw on the front or the inside if you are not making another layer. So what I do a lot for cards is I add another shape. I will just size it, unlock it. I just size it to what I like, to what looks good to me. Of course, we don't want it that color. Let's say we want this color. Now, what I do sometimes, let's move this to the front, is I will have this on here, and then I will do something else on the inside of the card. Now, when this card is done, this yellow paper will actually be on the other side of the white piece. But this is how we can write on both the inside and front of a card. So I'm going to write happy birthday. But I'm going to choose the style writing because I want it to write. Whoops. Over here. I want it to be centered. I want the line spacing to be closer, but really I don't even want to hit that many times. I'm going to go over here. You guys can't see that. Ungroup to lines. So now I can size these lines separately, move them around however I want them. And then this will be the inside of my card. I can attach that. So this is going to be the inside. Now, let's put this on the front. We could add some writing, or you can add anything you want to this. We can change the color. Let's make it brown. I don't know if you can see that. This, we can click over here, change the color. Click over here, the layers panel, change the color. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Now, if we just lay this over here, now let's select them both. Let's move this over here, arrange to the front. Now, if I hit make it, that's not on my yellow piece. So I want to hit cancel. I want to select the drawing image, hold down my shift key, or I could go like this, but then that selects everything. So I'm just going to select this image, hold down my shift key, select the yellow piece. I can click it here or over here, and then I'm going to attach. And now I'm going to hit make it. So now it's going to do this, and I'm going to hit continue. I'm not going to actually do it, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to hit cardstock. It tells you to load the orange pen. So it's going to draw the orange pen first. See, so it's going to do the happy first. Now, when it's done, it's going to stop with the orange pen, and it's going to tell you to load the wine color pen or whatever the color that was, the red one. So it's just so easy. It does it all for you. And then you have a cute little card. You could do this on white paper and color it in if you want to. Why are you changing color in more than one place? I don't know what you mean. Okay, Reese says, I saw someone drawing one image and the machine stopped for a pen color change. How is that done? I just explained that, but there's a delay, so maybe you got that. When you have different colors like this, the machine stops and then tells you what color to do. The machine stops and then you come back to Design Space and look, and it tells you which color to put in. Yes, you can do that on the iPad too. So if you've never drawn before and you think, well, I don't know how, you just have to do it. Just do it. There's nothing to it. Oh, I'm from Willy Wonka. Doesn't he say that? Really, you just have to do it. Don't think, I don't know how to do it. Don't think, I'm not sure what happens when you do this. Just do it. It does it for you. It tells you. If the machine stops and you don't know what to do, go back to Design Space. The machine will stop. The go button will blink. When it's time to change the pen, don't click the go button, otherwise it's going to use the same pen. Go to Design Space. It tells you which pen to put in. And that's all you do. What if you just want to cut the fox? This image you can't just cut. Let's go. It doesn't have it in cut though. It's a different cartridge. Okay. So if you just want this to cut, let's detach. Let's change this to cut. So now it will cut this out, but it's going to cut out every little line you see. Oh, no, wait. It changed it to a cut and print. It would be ridiculous to cut and print this. Absolutely ridiculous to print this out, and then it's going to cut it all out. It's going to be a horrible disaster. I'm telling you. If you love this fox, there is, I think they're print and cut images though. Go to Scandinavian. Okay, so we're going to go to images and we're not going to search in the drawn plants. Okay, now I don't know how to spell Scandinavian. No. Alexa, spell Scandinavian. Thank you, Ronald.
Scandinavian is spelled Scandinavian.
Okay. So here is intricate Scandinavian folk art. I think they're the same images as the drawn Scandinavian folk art. Look at all this cute stuff. Unless it's in this one. Okay, this is the one we were. I don't know which one it is. We'll try this one. That's right. Ronald says mistakes should be considered prizes for those that try. It is, because you learn from your mistakes. Okay, these are not print. Okay, there's the fox. Look at how pretty these are. Do you know how pretty these would be with infusible ink? Just saying. There's another fox. Foxy, foxy. Okay, we got two foxes now. So this will cut out with layers, as you can see here. It'll cut out all those layers, or you can cut it out just one layer. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I use Alexa all the time. She's my speller, my calculator. She changes things from millimeters to inches. She does everything for me. How do you decide which pin size to use? That comes with trying them out. The smaller the image is, like if this was really small and I used a marker on it being that small, it would kind of blur together, I think. The marker would be so big, it would maybe be more like blobby, I guess. It'd be really thick lines. But if I did the same image in a fine point, you would see the finer things. So the smaller the image is, the smaller the pen you want to use. So if I was making it really big, like you can go up to 11.5 inches and put a 12 by 12 paper there and make an awesome coloring book. If you were making it really big, you might want to use the marker. Is there a way to draw the fox in more colors? Okay, let me go put these things away so we can see this better. Okay, I think so. Oh, I have them print now. We want to put no fill. We want to put them back to draw. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it. I show this all the time, I think every week. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys we have a double feature today. I'm opening viewer mail right after this video. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, we do a $15 giveaway every week. You have to be on YouTube and you have to be able to chat to enter. So if you're on Facebook, hop on over to youtube.com/melodylane and go say something in the chat to make sure you're entered. Okay, so let's move this yellow paper. Let's just make this white again so we can see this better. Okay, we're just gonna hide this yellow. Okay, we are going to contour. Contour, I can remove cuts. This is so big. Hold on, let me. Whoops. Okay. This is 204. I don't know why it's so big. Okay. I want to be able to see the whole image. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of all these cuts. I'm just clicking on them with my mouse. There's a little hole in there. You have to click on every single one. Did you guys hear my dog snoring? You know what? I'm going to leave these big ones. I'm just going to get rid of the little ones. It doesn't really matter. Probably not keeping this anyway. But you could do this, duplicate this as many times as you want. You could change every single one of these tiny pieces into a different color if you do this for all of them. And you can click hide all contours. And so that will get rid of the little ones faster. Okay. So now I just have these cuts. So now what I want to do is I want to go on this one and contour and just get rid of those. Takes a minute to come in. So I'm going to get rid of all the ones that I kept before. I don't remember if I kept these. But we could even do the fox in different colors. Like if I would just click the ones that I want to do in different colors. Let's do that. Oh, there's a line there. So I missed something, so I'm just going to hit contour again. And it brings it all back. So for some reason, this little line right there was separate. And a little line there, looks like. So I can do that. And then I can change this. Say I want to make this green. Oh, and I can change the pen by clicking the style of pen and then clicking that. And let's change him to Adobe. So then I can put these back where they go, something like that. And then I can attach, oh, they're not even, because look, I kept both these circles on for both of them. They're just going to draw on top of each other. I'm going to click attach now. So now when I hit make it, those will be on one mat and it will prompt me to change the pen. I want to show you the filled in images too. Okay, Huntress Habits just had a great idea. She says, can you just try to change this one? Now, most draw images do not have, a lot of them do, but not all of them, have cut and draw. Can we just change these to draw? And then we would have them in different colors. Great idea, Patricia Huntress Habits. She has a YouTube channel also. Okay, yeah, so they're all the same color, but now we can choose. I don't know what colors these are. We can choose what colors we want. So now we have all these colors. That was much easier. That was a great idea. But it's not always available. So when it's not, you'll have to duplicate and use contour. But this one looks really cool. I like this a lot. Thanks for bringing that up, because this does look better. Oh, now I wanted to show you the filled in images. And this is, wait a minute, you guys. When we go to hit make it, I think I didn't tell you a step we're going to have to do. Look at that. That's not what we want. So let's hit cancel. The problem is these are grouped together because it says ungroup. It does not say detach. That means they're not attached. So all we have to do is select it and click attach. And now they will write all together. So now it will draw these. So this is all you have to do. Now, if you, let's say you wanted these to draw and then cut a circle around them. Oh my gosh, you guys, I could just go on forever. I'm going to size a circle to kind of fit around those. And we can even just make the circle white. Let's add this. Like that, arrange it to the back. That's not a perfect circle. So let's unlock this lock and we can just bring it up to fit that. Now, okay, I'm not gonna do anything to it. All I did was put that circle behind it and I hit make it And there's no circle there. The circle's on this page because we didn't attach. Now I know I keep going over this over and over, but I want you to know you need to attach. Thank you, Ronald. Okay, attach. Now, when we go to make it, that's just writing there, but this will write on that circle. So please just try things. Hit make it. See what happens. It's not going to hurt anything. Oh, Mary Jane on Facebook has a great question. Are images different in the image versus the cartridge categories? No. Every image is on a cartridge. They're the same, but you looking through cartridges, you won't see every image inside the cartridge unless you click on it. Oh, I was going to show you the filled in. So, let's just go to images. I'm going to show you how to find these by themselves and in a cartridges. Pitches be crazy. Okay. I think I'm going to search filled. Ooh, look, filled donuts. That doesn't work. Okay, you can search filled in cartridges. There's Ashley Jones did the pineapple one, filled in, and everybody went crazy like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? Okay, so she did this one. I'm going to see what this is called. Oh, so it's called Pineapple Draw on here. Huh. I was trying to show you. Let's go to images. I spelled that wrong. So I just searched pineapple. I have the same pineapple right here. Look at this pineapple. Isn't that cool? Okay, but we're going to this pineapple. And okay, let's go to cartridges. Now by clicking on cartridges, it's going to show no results because there's no cartridge with the word pineapple. But I know there is filled. So we can click here to open up all the images. Thank you, Kim, for the $2. That's awesome. And then we can click here. It's already checked because I already checked it here from images. So every image is on a set. Oh, let me show you. Okay, one more thing. We're just going to go to a random image to find out what it's on. Did you guys see all these? They're awesome. To find out what image set or cartridge it is connected with, you click the little eye, and then this is the name of this image. This hashtag is every single image has a number. And you can click baseball and softball phrases and numbers. Oh, that might be something that I want to look at all the images. So all I have to do is click on that and it opens up the cartridge. So it has all these images. So I might want to remember the name of this, that there's a cartridge called baseball. And then when I go to cartridges, I could just search baseball. And it'll bring up all the cartridges that have baseball in the title. Okay, hope that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and bring this pineapple in. Okay, we'll make it bigger. So this one will draw and cut around it. See the layers it has? It has a white layer that's cutting around it. Let's change the color. So you can see it's going to cut around that. It's going to draw everything else. All this green, it's going to draw the black outline and these colors. Now you can change the colors of these. So you want glitter. Oh, there's no glitter yellow. Oh, gold. It's kind of ugly on here. I'm going to make it pink. But the glitter gold is actually yellowish and it's very pretty. Especially on black, it's pretty. Welcome, Marion. Thank you, Lynn Loves Chalk. But it has the different layers here. Now I'm going to hit make it because I want to see what's going to happen. Okay, we're down here because I have so many things. So it's going to draw this. It's going to cut around the white. It's on this same mat because it's on the white. So it's on the same color as this, the same color of paper as this. So to cut out this, all I have to do is put a 12 by 12 paper, or maybe move this down here and put a smaller paper that will cover all of this and hit make it. That's all I have to do. The machine will stop and tell me which color pen to put in next. And it will do all of this at the same time. It'll draw this, it will score this, and it will cut out these outside lines. Okay. Have you guys learned something today? I hope so. Are you guys on Facebook and chatting in the chat so you can win a $15 gift card? Oh, and it's a gift card to Amazon or Michael's or Joann's or wherever you want, or $15 PayPal cash. You can be anywhere in the world to win. As long as you give me your email for PayPal, I can give you money, if you win. And only $15. Nobody sponsors these videos. Maybe Ronald does with the super chats. I make everything so easy because it really is. And the reason people think it's hard is because they haven't tried. Just try it. And then if you come up to something that it didn't work, ask. Ask in my group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. That's what we're here for. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Judy. Okay, are we ready for Mr. Nightbot to do a giveaway? I don't know why sometimes I get an accent. Maybe I have more personalities. I really don't, I don't think. I guess I would know if I had more than one personality. I do. I'm like this in videos, but in person, I am very, very, very shy. So meet and greets are coming up. I'm going to the Orlando meet and greet. I'm going to both of them. And because I was asked to go to both of them. And I want you to know, if you're at the Orlando meet and greet on August 17th, you have to sign up through Facebook, or it might be filled, I don't know. But if you're there and you want to meet me, you absolutely have to walk up to me. If you want a picture with me, let's do a selfie. It's fine. But you have to ask me. You have to walk up to me because I can't recognize all of you. You recognize me. I'm the girl with the pink hair. I don't know why I'm so crazy today. You guys are really wanting this money, aren't you? You guys are all chatting it up. Okay, we are going to... I'm reading the chat. I'm trying to figure out what Sheila's saying. No, she isn't. We're going to do viewer mail next. Okay. Yeah, you guys, I am shy. I used to hide behind my mom when I was a little girl. I don't hide behind people anymore. Unless we're taking pictures, I try to be in the background. I hide. But, you guys are so awesome. All right. Are we waiting for that giveaway? Are we ready for this? Okay. We have a winner. Nightbot tells you in the chat who the winner is. But I will show you. How do I bring this over here? Oh, I gotta do that. Okay. You guys can't see it yet. Oh no, where'd it go? There it is. Hold on. You still see me. Linda Rose is the winner. So Linda, please email me. Melody Lane Designs with an S at the end @gmail.com. Linda Rose. Let me click on your profile. It's Linda Rose. She does not do videos. You are the winner and you need to email me. Not everyone has, I think every Saturday video I've gotten a winner, but when I do the other videos for other things and you have to comment in the video, I even replied to their comment, told them they won. I announced it in videos and I still haven't had all the winners contact me, so you might miss out. And I want to thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you for all of those super chats. And thank you to everyone who just comments and likes and subscribes to my channel. You all mean something to me. And I really appreciate you all for being here, for watching later, for commenting, for liking the video. It all means so much. Ronald, he's so cute. He says Linda Rose is the winner with the little Cricut guy. Okay, let's get ready for viewer mail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my light so you guys can see my desk better. I don't have any lights on. I never do on Saturdays. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the thumbs up. I'm going to get ready for viewer mail, and we're just going to come and start viewer mail. There. Oh, I can show you overhead. There's not a lot. Somebody made me something I opened, but I want to share it, and there's some more things in here. Oh, there's quite a bit. Okay, let's, we're going to close this video. And there's another one. You can also go right there and start chatting. You can click on the video and start chatting, and I will be there in a few minutes. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.